Got my man ready and everything. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Check it out without a doubt, man. Let's see what this bad boy is all about. I finished my little album. Oh yeah. Check this out, man. I put a little like an interview type thing at the end. I needed to put something to fill up that the gap. So just check it out, man. Here we go. Check it out.
Yo, check it. Here's the story of Mike Cross. So listen close, started with the fam. Christmas time never froze. Brother CC on the drums, dad group in the bass. Mom singing with a drumstick, had a special place. See, I grabbed the car, couldn't play it that well. But with record spinning, man, we cast the spell. From that moment on, music had my soul gripped. Rap music hit me hard, Sugar Hill Gang flipped. Now I'm in the game, no time to retreat. From the family jam to my own beat. Studio's my kingdom where I reign supreme. Making head nods, living the dream. I started from the bottom, now I'm climbing high. Learning every instrument, reaching for the sky. Guitar, keys, I'm mastering the whole scene. Crafting hits, living the music dream. From small gigs to big stages, yes, I'm on the rise. Every beat I drop is a sweet surprise. But what's next? I'm hungry for more. From a kid with a dream to the one day adore. Pushing boundaries, breaking through the noise. From the basement to the top, I'm making my choice. Music is my life, the ultimate devotion. For Christmas with the fam, the worldwide promotion. Now I'm in the game, no time to retreat. From the family jam to my own beat. Studio's my kingdom where I reign supreme. Making head nods, living the dream. Now I'm in the game, no time to retreat. From the family jam to my own beat. Studio's my kingdom where I reign supreme. Making head nods, living the dream.
So Uncle Mike, tell the people, what was the most memorable part of your music career?
Man, there are two big moments that stand out. First, going on 2 full tours. That experience was wild. That was a dream come true. But the biggest moment, working with Teddy Pendergrass. I had a song that actually landed on his album, but what made it unforgettable was being in the studio with him, a major studio, A-list producers in the room, and they were all looking to me for direction. These industry veterans were asking me what to do next. That was powerful. That moment showed me I really belonged in this game.
Studio's my kingdom where I reign supreme. Making head nods, living the dream.
That's done. That's 100% done. Mixed, mastered. After listening to all these songs, like completed songs, 10 times, trying to figure out what's wrong with him, it's time to let him go. It's time to let him go, man. But yeah, I think the hype, just to cut through all the bull was getting a deal to actually work on a fast song. That's I did the only fast song that was on Teddy Pendergrass' last album before he passed away. While we was doing you talking about somebody praying. While we was doing the album, Teddy took sick and had to go to the hospital. So they flew me back home. In the beginning, I took a train up there because some people were saying, make up your mind. Did you take a train up there or you flew? Depending on what part of the story I'm telling, right? I said, man, God dang, man. Why are y'all looking for a lie from an honest person? I don't understand that part. See, what had happened was I took a train up there with all my equipment and stuff to start doing the song. He took sick. So since he took sick and they wasn't expecting that, they flew me back home. And they said, well, should you keep your equipment up here? I said, hell no. If he passed away, then I ended up leaving the equipment up there because it was cheaper and they said that it's likely that he gonna be okay. And if not, they'll just ship my equipment back to me, no problem. And I was like, okay, cool. So anyway, when I was there, oh man, we had so many different situations going down that whatever the argument and whatever the frustration in the studio was, I was not going to lose this deal. So they want a whole lot of stuff. So one of these days I'll tell y'all, I just want to mention this one thing that they kept saying that Teddy was saying that he done with the vocals. He ain't going to redo no more vocals. But they picked a version of this song that when he's singing, I'm playing a chord in the right key, but he's singing in a different scale. So by the time he sings off scale, it sounds like he's out of key. So they didn't understand that. They kept saying, nah, you just playing in the wrong key. There is no key for the scale that he's singing in. And I said, man, y'all don't know what y'all, come find out they don't know. I knew more than they knew, man. I swear to God, I said, man, so we wasted 4 or 5 hours, they trying to find the key. What musician? It don't take 3 hours, dog. It don't take 2 hours to find out what key the song is in. Y'all don't even play instruments and y'all just listen to music. And y'all know this. It don't take hours to find out what key a person playing in. Hell. Anyway, that's just one of the stories, man. And I can understand how you have to be a good leader. Do y'all know the definition of a great leader? I am a great leader. The definition of a great leader is knowing when to follow. You got to know when to follow. So I had to follow them because they the leaders. I'm over here trying to be a part of their camp. So Uncle Mike done taught you something else. In order to be a great leader, you know you're a great leader because a great leader knows when to follow. I'm a leader, so everybody here got to, no matter where I'm at, everybody got to do things my way. No, you're not a leader. You're just a person getting on everybody's nerves. You don't come over here and tell me how to do things. But everybody try to do that, even in the comment section. Non-leaders don't have nothing. Then when you start busting them out and embarrassing them, then they get mad at you. You know, Diddy's pastor, Bishop T.D. Jakes, claims AI bots framed him and Diddy. Oh my God. Old as you is, boy, you should not be talking about no daggone bots or AI. You don't even know. Maybe I'm AI. They probably Tisha tells you AI too. Shout out to Tisha Tales on my shirt. Y'all know I got the Tisha Tales shirt and everything. Yana. There you go. Yana. Oh man, this is the one I'm gonna frame right here. I'm never gonna forget that. But Yana. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody rolling with me. Let's see what Tisha talking about. TD Jakes. Or is it cakes? Or snake? Or bake? Swallow. Have you ever been swallowed? Excuse me? Is that in the Bible? What page you on, bruh? What are you talking about? I don't even understand that. Oh my God. To answer your question, no, I haven't.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Reverend T.D. Jakes, what is going on? If you guys don't know, Diddy is doing the Macarena like he literally got away with it. He is still facing 2 federal crimes. The prosecutors recommended somewhere between 4 and 6 years, depending on who you ask. Diddy is in jail trying to act like, what are you talking about? I repentant, right? He's taking classes because somebody has to teach this 60-year-old man that he can't punch people in the face, stomp them with their feet. He can't distribute drugs to his friends, and no hookers, they are bad, okay? Diddy is out here learning the ABCs and the facts of life. Now, some might say he's a wealthy man. He got to learn that. But you was broke when you was growing up. You know the difference between right and wrong. I assume Mama Combs raised you better, but more on that later. We'll talk about all that mess later because Diddy is trying it. But let's talk about the people around Diddy that are also trying it. Reverend T.D. Jakes says over 44,000 AI bots push lies about him attending Diddy Freakoff parties. Now, before we get into this, let me just say this. I am tired of Diddy's team and Diddy supporters trying to make us live in an alternate reality. No, that man wasn't convicted of RICO. However, everybody pretty much assumes that he was behind Kid Cudi's bombing. of the car. Everybody assumes that he viciously beat almost every woman he's with. Everybody assumes that everybody on the street was worried because he was running his mess in the street. Everybody believed the assistant when he said he flew down a hill with bang bangs to go confront Suge Knight. The fact that we are now trying to act like this man, because he beat a RICO charge, is innocent when he has shown time and time again what time he is on. Okay, bet. But let's also talk about the Freakoffs, because I actually don't know what happened in that case. I know that they went after him for sex trafficking, and they said in the charges they brought up against him, let's not forget, they didn't have time to investigate because Mark Agnifilo rushed it over, okay? And on top of that, Trump fired, what's his name, Damian Williams, and said he was going to fire. Damian Williams quit before he could fire him, and Trump had his guy in charge of the SDNY. They gave the budget and the okay for investigations. A lot was going on. But let's just take a step back before we get into TD Jakes, because we need to actually talk about this. So you did all that. You did this, you that. We know that you run like it's like mob ties, right? You are who Drake wishes he was, okay? Even though Drake, you should stop, because we see what happened to Diddy. Let's talk about the Freakoffs. I know that they brought it up that it was also Diddy and a male sex worker and another woman, but they are literally trying to rewrite things, because as much as they want to be like, oh my God, it was deep state, stop it. Stop it. The New York Times, the New York Post, all these people got Diddy's old party planners to say that Diddy would spend up to over $500,000 a party to decorate these elaborate Roman type orgies. They have gone on record. Now, we're not saying that it wasn't consensual, but everybody knows what time he was. Now we're trying to say Freakoffs didn't exist. On top of it, let's not forget Meek Mill's party. Now, we don't know what happened at the party, but we do have the guy that rented him a Count Chocula castle, literally looked like Bram Stoker's Dracula, where Diddy, in a huge mansion that looked like Dracula's playground, had all the locks replaced at great cost and all the smoke detectors and carbon monoxide things taken out so they could put cameras and stuff. They even released pictures of the party. He said when the party was over, Diddy was charged a huge fee because there was blood-soaked sheets that were used. It was disgusting. It was horrible. I'm going to find that and actually talk about it, because I'm like, are we now trying to act like we don't know the way Diddy actually got down? Okay, so in that case, I will say this. We're not saying the Freakoffs were illegal, but can we stop pretending like Diddy was not having Roman orgies? Everybody in the industry knew about it. Everybody in the industry went, well, not everyone, but a lot of people went on record with reputable news organizations about these orgies. Now we're going to act like they don't exist. I do want to know that when the feds raided his place and took a bunch of servers, what was on those servers? Because you can't tell me that Combs Global, that literally you didn't even have any proprietary information for the Ciroc brand. We found out that Diddy was a glorified IG influencer. Okay, so you didn't have any proprietary information on those servers. They didn't even let you see the books. That's why you were suing them. Okay, because you thought they were cheating you. Sean John, again, I don't know, a hedge fund ran that, or private equity. So what did you have servers on? And why did they seize the servers? And what were actually on the servers? Again, now that we get into the Epstein list, and the way there is no Epstein list, even though they released half of it, Trump campaigned on it, everybody knew about the Epstein list, it makes me wonder what actually was the purposes of Diddy's raid and what did they find? Anyway, right? Let's get into TJ Jakes, because now that he's been found innocent, Diddy's been found, well, not guilty, not innocent, but not guilty of 3 things. Let's move into how now he's moving like, Reverend Jakes. Okay, listen to this, because you was real quiet when you thought that hammer of justice was about to come down. And now that he beat the sex trafficking and the RICO, you want to come out and Okay, let's listen. TD Jakes has addressed rumors of him being inappropriately involved with Sean Diddy Combs, claiming the vast majority of the whispers that he had an intimate relationship with Diddy stem from AI bots. Now, I never heard he had an intimate relationship with Diddy, but let's continue, because there's a bigger point. The revered Reverend made the assertion during a conversation with John Hope Bryant. John Hope Bryant. shared Sunday, where he discussed being accused of carrying on an affair with a Bad Boy founder, as well as attending his infamous Freakoff Smex parties. He said, when the rumors first broke out, it was 44,000 bots that were released on me, adding that an investigation revealed that 98% of them were all artificially intelligence generated, AR generated. He went on to dismiss the rumors as kind of water under the bridge, adding, if there was anything there, the FBI would have been in it. It's like when I had my health scare. Within seconds, it was all over the world. You wouldn't have to find it on Instagram. You wouldn't have to find it on YouTube. You find it on the 6 o'clock news. First of all, Reverend T.D. Jakes, because I don't know what his beef is with Instagram or YouTube, but you better pray that the 6 o'clock news doesn't pick this up. Second of all, if it was a consensual relationship, and I'm not saying they had one, why would the FBI be involved in this? Remember, the FBI and the Constitution stays out of people's bedrooms unless there is force, fraud, or coercion used to get you in bed. So why you're trying to say that because the FBI did not bring up charges for you hypothetically sleeping with another man, and that man's name could be, then there was nothing to it? Sure. But second of all, because this is the part I don't understand. He said that they checked and there were 44,000 bots that were released on him, and 98% of them were all artificially intelligence generated. Maybe a lot of you guys don't know. Do you know how much money you have to spend for bots? A bot farm of that size? Do you know, and for 98% of AI, my question to TD Jakes, if he's not lying his butt off because now he thinks it's literally safe to creep one little pudgy toe out and be like, what? There wasn't anything here. I guess you're about to start counseling Diddy, and you need to come out and let us know that there was never anything inappropriate and it was 44,000 bots. Who paid for 44,000 bots to be unleashed on you? Bots are not free. Bots are not easy to get. Who paid for 44,000 bots to not only run smear campaign against you, but be in people's comments talking trash about you? Who paid for that? And 98% are AI generated. Who would hate you that much? Who paid for it? And also, that is a crime. So like you said, if the FBI was involved, why aren't you suing wherever these bot farms came off for defamation? Or are you just feeling the spirit of Jesus in you? Again, the things these Diddy people are coming out to actually say, yeah, none of it's making sense. The other thing that really proved to me, to Oprah and to Denzel, to all the people, is that it's everybody. It goes along with the turf. We got to stop getting our information from TikTok. But where should we get it from? From you? From the Lord? Where should we get it from? Also, why'd you throw Denzel's name into this? I don't remember people making up rumors about Denzel, and he threw Oprah's. I know Oprah's sitting there like, well, how did I get into this? But all jokes aside, what he's saying doesn't make sense at all. Y'all want my opinion of what's going on, again, outside of TD Jakes talking ridiculous? Because who sick 44,000 bots on you? Who had that type of money? Who's targeting you? And if you did all that research, why don't you drop names? Because if you did all that research and found out they are AI generated, you would know where they were coming from. Unless, of course, you're now doing a campaign to make it seem like it was all nothing. And like you said, if it's not on the 6 o'clock news, then it must not be real. I guess the Jeffrey Epstein must not be real. According to Jeffrey Epstein, right? According to Jeffrey Epstein, none of that. He was an innocent man who just decided to off himself because, I don't know, things and whatever. But I'll just decide, what do I think is happening with TD Jakes and why he's bringing up Oprah and Denzel, even though what does Denzel have to do with it? And I know Oprah, they always throw her name in something, so I get that. But the Denzel part, you trying to stand next to Denzel. Denzel left the Diddy party and was seen cursing Diddy out. You, on the other hand, was doing a two-step Diddy bout. Those Piggly Wiggies was doing a thing. What I think actually is going on, I actually think that Reverend T.D. Jakes is going to spearhead Diddy's spiritual baptism. I think when he does get out, whether that will be next month, whether that will be next year or 2 years from now, TD Jakes is going to take Diddy under his wing, and he's going to literally baptize him. And then he's going to go on his whole, I saw we church forgiveness mess through the back church. And then the pick-me's and the Dusties are going to bring him back. Again, some people say, oh my God, they was grown people. It was consenting. Yeah, the fact that we are acting like Diddy is not a madman based off of things he has admitted to do, that's your business. But can you say they was grown? Because even when we saw the R. Kelly stuff, how many times did the feds have to take a swing at R. Kelly until R. Kelly got actually taken down? At the end of the day, the day got to end. And at the end of the day, a lot of people are showing that they are the reason the world looks like it does. But TG Jakes, I get it. We got to accept it. We got to educate people more. We got to keep dumb people off of juries. And we got to keep pick-me's and dusties out of legislation and legal. Because there's a lot of undercover pick-me's and dusties. But for TG Jakes to play in the face, listen, at the end of the day, for him to actually say, you wouldn't have to find it on YouTube. You would find it at the 6 o'clock news. Baby, don't tempt them. Careful what you wish for. You might just get it. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Y'all think that Reverend Jakes is going to be in charge of Diddy's redemption? I think that he's going to try to be a part, and I don't see why not. Again, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Girl, where is you at? Where you at? I wonder. Yeah, she is on vacation chilling. I ain't mad at her. Uncle Mike ready to go on vacation also. Y'all know where I'm going. Back to the Philippines. I don't trust them, man. I don't trust the TD Jakes. I think all of them is using Oprah too. I think all of them is using their power to play this checker game up there that we don't know, that's outside the courthouse, Jay-Z and all of them. That's what I think. I really believe that, man. I think that Diddy know everybody is pushing because everybody up there knows everybody doing stuff they ain't had no business doing that we think is wrong. They using the people, us, as pawns. Anytime we listen to their money, anytime we listen to their music, anytime we watch their shows, anytime we talk about them, we're doing the marketing, promotion, and advertisement for them. Y'all get that, right? So, anytime we do a YouTube video or whatever the case may be, we doing marketing, promotion, and advertisement for them. Good or bad. So they learned this rule. Now, what they want in life and fantasy is to use people. So they all up there huddling and talking. Who's pissed off? Why y'all doing this to Diddy? Come on now. What do you want from me? Mafia style, man. It's a movie for this. This is a movie that's right here. Y'all need to check this out, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get on up out of here. We so busy trying to do things right. See, we doing things right. I can't do that, man. I can't. Me personally, I can't be involved knowing that somebody doing something they ain't had no business doing. I can't be involved, man. So I'm hoping to God that if y'all gonna do a deal with me, thinking I'm gonna do something wrong, I'm hoping that you seen this video, because the answer is no. It's not enough. It's not enough money. I would prefer to keep struggling, trying to get my talents and my musical skills to make me money the right way, 100% the right way. If that ain't happening, kick rocks, man. I'd rather work at McDonald's. May I take your order, please? Would you like to supersize that? Look here, man. I'm serious. I would rather work at McDonald's than hurt any of God's children, period, on this earth. I don't know which one's God's children is. That ain't for me to decide. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.